Hello everyone, welcome back to Learning with Miss A. Today I have, oh wow, my chair just hit the board, but that's okay, that's part of learning anyway. So today I have 3 C's and we're wondering why does she have, I don't know why I'm smiling so much, but I'm just glad to see you all. We have 3 C's today, and that's really going to tell us about what we're learning today. So you'll be wondering, why do I have 3 C's on my pocket chart? That's because we're going to work on consonant vowel consonants with a silent E, and we're going to focus on that long U sound. We've already done short U, so we're going to focus on long U sound. And then our other C is going to tell us about comparing and contrasting. We're going to look at a story and we're going to compare and contrast. Compare and contrast, what is that? Anyway, we'll keep going. And then we're going to look at a couple compound words, okay? So I have 2 friends here, and they're really going to help me with this comparing and contrasting. Maybe I'll start from the middle, then I'll go to the top, and then come back to the bottom of our chart, and then we'll keep going. All right. So I took away the 3 C's because we're done with really finding out what those 3 C's mean. And now I have the word pigeon and duck. And they're right here with me. Oh, switch it over. Pigeon and duck. So we're going to have Mr. Pigeon sit right here. Can you see him? There you go. And we're going to have Mr. Duck or Miss Duck sit right here. And we're going to compare and contrast them. When we compare and contrast, we want to find out what is alike and what is different. So I'm going to hold them off a little bit, and I'm going to draw 2 circles. Get your hand in the air. Draw a circle for me. Whoop. Now draw another one. Okay, now, Miss Scenario, do you want the circle on top and one on the bottom, or do you want them side by side? No, I want these 2 circles to kind of interlock with each other. Ready? 1 circle. Oh, nice. There we go. I'm going to start right in the middle of that circle, and I'm going to draw my next circle. Are you going to draw it inside of it? No, watch this. I'm going to start from the middle, and I'm going to draw it around this way, come out of that circle, and go right back in. And you've been wondering, why did I do this? You know why? Because anything that is different, we're going to put them outside in the outer part of the circle. And anything that is the same about pigeon and duck, we're going to put it on the inside. So, pigeon, here you go. There's your stand. And duck, there's your stand. So what makes them alike? What is the same about pigeon and duck? Ha! You got this. They have 2 legs. Let me make sure. 1, 2. That's correct. 1, 2. Oh, you are so good. Okay, so they have 2 feet, or should we say 2 legs? You like legs better? I'll just write what you say. That's okay. 2 legs. Okay, what else? I didn't know you knew that. They're both birds. Okay, they're birds. Very good. Right in the middle right there. And what else? What else do you know? Yeah, you. They have a little bit of white on their eye. That we can say that. There's a little bit of difference in there, but we can say white eyes, and then we'll talk about how they're different later. Okay? White eyes. Oh, wow, it's not even fitting in there. Okay, and then, what else? Can't find any other differences? Well, if we do find a difference, oh, they have 2 eyes? Yes, they do. There's 1 eye on this side and 1 on the other side, and that goes for this one. 1 eye, and somebody just said they both have beaks. Did you? You said that. Yes, they do. They have beaks. Very good. Beaks. Okay. So now what makes them different? Yeah? Duck is yellow. Duck is yellow. O. O-W sometimes makes O. There you go, yellow. And sometimes it makes ow, like in the word cow. O-W. Sometimes we just throw things in there. Okay, what else? And pigeon is blue. Uh-huh. Pigeon is blue. Yes. Tell me something else. Back to the eyes. Yes. Duck has blue dots in her eyes. So we can say blue dot in her eyes. And we can always write that. But we want to save some of our space. And pigeon has black eye dots. Ooh, we can say it like that. Oh, wow. That was a good way you said that just now. Black eye dots. That's okay. We can write it that way. What else do you notice? Yes. Pigeon has yellow beak. The beak is the mouth. This is a beak and this is a beak. So pigeon, let's move it over just a little bit, has yellow beak. And duck has orange beak. That's good. A lot of information with those colors. Orange beak. Very good. Okay. Well, and another thing about both of them is that they both have wings. Where would I put that? If I say they both have wings, where will I put that? Yes, I will put that in the middle because it's what both of them have. So this is how we compare and contrast. Again, comparing and contrasting tells us things that are alike and things that are different about the two things we're comparing. Sometimes you're comparing more than two, but if you're comparing two things, you can use this, and this is called a Venn diagram. And a Venn diagram helps us, compare and organize our information. So now we're going to go into looking at the CVC words with the silent E. I have some words on the board, and all of these words that I have on here have one thing in common. Yes, that's correct. They all have the letter U kind of in the middle, except for one of them. The rest of them have the letter U in the middle, and one of them has it right at the beginning. All of these words has the U sound that makes Make that sound with me. Now you'll be wondering, are we really working on Well, let's just listen and watch. Let's say that word. Cub. Say it with me. Cub. Good. I will say the word and I want you to say it after me. Us. Cut. Tub. Fun. Bus. So let's look at that word. We're going to break it down. Ready? Taking the first letter, first sound, the middle sound, and the ending sound. What sound does C make? Yes. K. U makes and B makes B. Let's put it together. K, B. Cub. Let's try cut. K, t. Cut. Let's try tub. T, b. Tub. Let's try fun. F, n. Fun. Let's try bus. B, s. Bus. Let's try us. Us. So now I'm going to add something, and this time around I think I'm going to add it with a different color just so you see. This same word can sound totally different because the letter U will just say its name, U. Can you say it? U, just like you say you. Very good. So right now, U here is making for the word cub. But once I add the silent E, it changes that U, and that U now says you. The silent E is going to make the U say his name. He's like saying, hey, say your name. So I'm going to add that E right here. And all of a sudden, that word becomes doo-doo-doo. tip, 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 tip. That word becomes cube. We went from cub to cube. So now the U is making the U sound. Still 3 sounds. Watch this. K, cube, cube. 3 sounds, but 4 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that E becomes silent, the E tells this letter, hey, say your name. And it says its name. So even if I had another vowel on there, that silent E would just tell it to say its name. But we're going to focus on the U's, on the long U. Ready? Now this word, what's that word? Us. Now once I add an E, silent E, what is that? That U says, say its name, use. Very good, use. Let's try with this one. A lot of girls really love this word, and you know, it's kind of cute. All right, let's see. Let's add an E to it. So first of all, it was what? K, Now that U is going to say that long U sound. Oh, before we go on, let me tell you this. Short U makes and long U makes U. Even the way it sounds short and long. The short U says long U goes U. Try with me. U. Okay, let's get back to the word. So first of all, we had cut, and now we have cute. Very good. Cute. Cute. Now I want you to remember one thing. When we have that silent E, it can only have one consonant between the vowel and the silent E. Now you're wondering, what is a consonant? All A, E, I, O, U are all vowels. These are all vowels. And sometimes Y acts like a vowel, especially a long vowel sound. Every other letter in the alphabet, so B, C, D, F, G, H, J, all those letters are all consonants. You can only have one consonant between that silent E and the vowel to make that vowel make that long sound, okay? Let's try with this word, tub. Now let's put a silent U, silent E. And what is it? Yes, tube. Now, do all words, all short words make long words later? No. If we put an E right here, it will give us the word fune. And I haven't heard of that word. It might be a word, but I haven't really heard of that word. So we're working today on our long U sound. Cube, I'll take that off. Cube, use, cute, tube. Now, you have a paper and a pencil or a board and a marker. I want you to get that, and then we're going to practice writing just a few more words with the silent U. Go ahead and get a pencil and a paper or a board and a marker, and be right back. Okay, I'm glad you're back. Are you ready to write? I have my marker, I have my board, and I have something to wipe my board with. It's always easier for me. Our first word we're going to write is the word flute. Flute is an instrument. Can you say the word flute? Now, this word has a blend at the beginning. What 2 sounds do you hear at the beginning? Listen again. Full. Yes. Full. 2 sounds. I'm not going to tell you what sounds because you're writing them. And then we have a middle sound. Flute. Let's try it. Flute. Flute. All right, your turn. Write it. I'm going to write mine while you write yours. Full. 2 sounds make full. Full. Are you done? All right, turn it around. Let's see. Did you spell full? Flute. Very good. All right, let's try another word. Our next word is tune. 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 Now, flute was a little different because when we got to that U almost made a oo sound instead of a U. But I did want you to see that the way it was written. So it was a little bit different, but let's look at this one. Tune. Tune. So go ahead and write yours and I'll write mine. Ready? Tune. Tune. And the U makes a U sound. Long vowel, so I need to add a silent E. Are you done? Are you ready? Tune. Yes, I did it. Tune. Tune, and then I added that silent E. I'm going to read you an informational text today. And our informational text today is going to give us real facts about animals. It's going to give us facts about baby animals. Informational text might usually include a photograph. And while we're reading this story today, I want you to think about all of the things that are different and all of the things that are alike about these animals. What makes them different? What makes them alike? I want you to listen to the story today called Zooborns.
Zooborns, Zoo Babies from Around the World by Andrew Blyman and Chris Eastland. Hello there, I'm Becco, and I'm an Asian elephant. When I grow up, I'll be one of the largest animals in all the land. But these days, I'm happiest rolling around with my big blue ball. They call me Radar Ears, and I'm a fennec fox. My big ears help me hear yummy insects crawling across the sand. Listen, did you hear that?
Wow. So when I'm listening to this part of the story, it's telling me something about the fennec fox. Why does the fennec fox hear so well? Yes, its ears are very big and they stick out so they could catch sound easily. Look at that fennec fox. Look at the ears and how it's sticking out. And I heard the word yummy. Yummy means the word tasty.
My name is Minari, and I'm a Sumatran orangutan. Check out my bright orange mop top. There's no such thing as a bad hair day for me.
So this orangutan has orange hair. That is different from the fennec fox. What color of fur did the fennec fox have? Yes, the fennec fox was white, but the orangutan is orange. And it says it has a mop top. Look at his hair. It looks like a little mop on top of his hair.
Hello, I'm Hoover, and I'm a tawny frogmouth. They call me a frogmouth because of my beak. I can open it really wide, calling all bugs, "It's dinner time!"
So this picture shows a baby bird, but as I read something, I read about a frog. So then while I read, I can understand that they call this bird a tawny frogmouth because of its beak. I see that its beak looks like a frog's mouth.
I'm Kai, and I'm a spotted hyena. Don't be fooled by my puppy dog good looks. We hyenas are more related to cats than to dogs. Mom says I'm perfect. My name is Amani, and I'm an aardvark. One day I'll grow into all this extra skin. But for now, I think wrinkles rule. Don't you?
So, boys and girls, when we think of the word rule, we think about it being something that helps us behave. But in this story, on this page, is telling us that wrinkles rule. That means that wrinkles are really good. So right now, Amani the Advac is enjoying the fact that it has wrinkles.
I'm Miracle Kitten, and I'm an ocelot. My teeth are starting to come in. Want to see? Hi, I'm Hassani. I'm a gorilla, and my name means handsome in Swahili. The zookeepers say my name suits me well. I think so too.
So when I think back, I'm looking at the orangutan and the gorilla, and their fur is different. The gorilla has this brown fur, and the orangutan, remember, had orange fur. Yes, their eyes and their nose look alike. They have different color of hair, but their eyes and their nose look alike. Very good. So now we've compared and we contrasted to tell what is the same and what is different.
Kali and Durga here. We're Bengal tiger twins. We look so much alike. Sometimes people can't tell us apart. But we bet you can.
Can you tell these two twin tigers apart from each other? They look so much alike. Do you see any differences? Yes, so alike is when we compare them, that tells us that we're looking at what is alike. And when we contrast, we're telling about what is different.
They call me Ruby, and I'm a kangaroo. What's a gal to do when her fur hasn't grown in yet? Snuggle into this warm and fuzzy blankie. That's what. I'm Tahina, and I'm a crowned sifaka. When I was born, my mom couldn't take care of me. So for now, the zookeepers do. They gave me this big teddy bear. So cuddly.
How is this animal's fur like a crown? Mm-hmm. Yes, the fur sits on its head like a crown, but it is different from a real crown. You can take a real crown off and on. The fur is part of the animal's head and it is soft. And a crown, yes, is usually hard.
My name is Manifa, and I'm a pygmy hippo. We pygmies are the smallest hippos around. But even though I'll always be little, I still have to eat these leafy greens so I'll grow up strong. Mmm. Good day. I'm Atari, a wombat. I come from Australia, where I love to dig in the dirt. Check out the built-in shovels on my paws.
How is this wombat similar to an elephant? Yes, they are both gray in color and they were both babies. But how are they different? Yes, the elephant has a long nose, and this one has a short nose, and the wombat has little ears, and the elephant has long ears.
What do you get when you add a zebra's legs to a giraffe's body and then throw in a long blue tongue? Me. My name is Kalispell, and I'm an okapi.
So, is this baby animal a zebra? No. Is it a giraffe? No. So sometimes we have to go back and read to make sure that we're getting the information we need. It is called rereading. So it's okay for you to go back and reread a page to get the information you need. Let's reread that.
What do you get when you add a zebra's legs to a giraffe's body and then throw in a long blue tongue? Me. My name is Kalispell, and I'm an okapi.
Oh, so that animal is called an okapi.
And I'm Bella, a beluga whale. As I get older, I'll turn all white like my mom and dad. But you know what will never change? My smile.
It was great listening to that story with you and comparing all those baby animals and contrasting them. I hope you enjoyed that story. What a great story that was, giving us so much information about animals. What were some of the animals you heard in the story? Yes, there was an aardvark, an okapi, the gorilla, orangutan, so many animals in that story today. So you can go back and take two of those animals. You can always go back and listen to this over and over again and get some information. Draw out your Venn diagram. Remember, one circle and starting in the middle, another circle. And tell about what is alike, what is the same, and what is different about those animals so you can compare and contrast those animals. One thing that I noticed about all those animals, they were all babies, and that is something that can go in the middle. So you can compare the gorilla and the orangutan, or you can even compare the wombat and the elephant, or you can even compare one of those animals with an animal you know, like a kangaroo. A kangaroo can hop, yes, but always make sure when you're giving information, take some evidence from the text. Go back and find out, what did that story really tell me about those animals? Not just what I know about them, but what did the story tell me about them? And then you can compare them and contrast. I am so glad you joined me today with this story. So on one of the pages, the animal said, I think it was the advac said, I'll grow into all this extra skin. Remember the advac had those wrinkles? And it said, I'll grow into all this extra skin. Into is a compound word. It has two smaller words. It has the word in and to. Into. And a compound word is where you take one word and another word, put them together, and it makes a new word with a new meaning. So take one word, take another one, bring them together, and it makes a new word with a new meaning. Now, it's not every time you can take one word and another word and put them together, okay? So right now I'm going to tell you some compound words, and I want you to tell me the two smaller words that are in that word. In our word right here is the word in and to. So, and I'll give you one word. My word is backpack. Yes, backpack. To put things to travel with. And when you think about that word, it means something different. It's something that you can carry on your back. Very good. Okay, anything. Yes, anything. How about umbrella? No, that does not have a compound word. There is nothing like umbrella. That is not a compound word. Another word, everybody. Yes, everybody. Everybody. Try it with me. Everybody. Everybody. Okay, applesauce. Oh, applesauce. Applesauce. Another one, popcorn. Yes, popcorn. Popcorn. I have one for you, elephant. No, elephant. Ella is not a word and fant is not a word, so that is not a compound word. Bedtime. 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 Football. 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 Have a great day, boys and girls, and I'll see you next time.